Trojan family, Trojan gang. Mr. Fight On Forever's in the building. And we dipped into the transfer portal and we got us one. Chasen Johnson. Right? Now, USC fans, hear me out. You know what I'm saying? Hear me out. I know the kid went for UCF, USC, SMU, UCF back to USC. But hear me out, y'all. Hear me out. Now, when he was at UCF, Trayvon Reed, didn't Trayvon Reed bounce on him? Right? Trayvon Reed left, came to SC. I feel like his initial instinct was to follow Trayvon Reed. Right? But then he flipped again on it because I felt like he probably had pressure. He probably did it to Carlos Nicholson, was thinking too much, and was thinking about the bag. When he went to SMU, right? So I know people probably thinking, oh, this kid's bad chasing. He can't make up his mind. Whoop-de-whoop. Now, how USC is rolling, I doubt that we up the NIL offer, right? I doubt that we offer more than what we did the first time. Trojan fans, this stink. This kid could have sat back and think and said, you know what? I made a mistake decommitting from USC. He could have sat back and said, you know what? I need the best coaching that I could get. USC is the place to be. Like, we can't get mad. This kid from Florida, right? He's not from out here. He ain't been all in the love sauce. So the kid probably didn't realize at the moment. I feel like he first came to USC because his coach, right? I think he overthought it and went somewhere else. But if he came back and USC got him, he ain't been in the portal more than 2 days. He just got in the portal. So I'm pretty sure that the USC didn't give up on him, right? I'm pretty sure he didn't hop in the portal and call USC and say, oh, we want to come back. And they like, oh, okay. I'm pretty sure Trayvon Reed stayed in contact with the kid. And I'm pretty sure this whole time USC still showed their desire for the kid. And somebody at USC or himself or somebody at home said, hey, bro, you should have stayed with USC. You see what they got going over there. He's seeing all these recruits committing to USC. At this point, since his coach is over here, I'm pretty sure Trayvon Reed then told him about how great this university is, how great the coaching staff truly is, and I'm thinking he coming to us for development, y'all. He coming to us for development. You know what I'm saying? We let D Nick didn't commit to no other school, but he hopped in the transfer portal too. These players be getting pulled all kind of different directions. They be having agents, it be other teams. A lot of people be in their ear, and a lot of people is paid to be in your ear. So guess what? These people that's in your ear make it sound good. I think Chasen Johnson is a product of coming to his senses, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Coming to his senses. He knew he didn't want to be at UCF no more because Trayvon Reed wasn't there. He wasn't sure about SC. I think he done sat back, thought about it, gather more information, and like USC, the place to be. I want to play for my coach. Then you got Doug Belk over there. And then he sees everything going on with this recruiting. This our vibes is that a player will leave us and say, you know what? I made a mistake. So don't look at this kid like he one of them problem child kids. He got 4 years of eligibility left. And we definitely could use that. And y'all worried about our young bulls, but he fit right in with our young bulls. He got 4 eligibility left. So getting him, don't worry about our young bulls leaving, because that's like just adding him to that class of Braylon Conley, Marcellus Williams, Isaiah Rubin, Marquise Gallegos. Right? And for the future, the next wave up, we only really got 3 DBs, like I said. Reuben Conley, and Marcellus Williams. Next year, Prophet gonna be gone, Harvey gonna be home, and D-Nick. Right? So the next wave up is the Chasen Johnson class. Right? Is that 25 class. This kid got 4 years left. So after this year, next year, them redshirt freshmen will be sophomores, and he gonna be in a bunch. So I'm telling y'all, next year, the DBs that's up and should be starting if everybody naturally progress is gonna be Conley, Marcellus, and Reuben. After that, we will have to get one of them young dudes, Graham, Alex Graham, Tristan Castro. But they ain't up next. Alex Graham and Tristan Castro, they're not up next. I'm pretty sure they probably redshirt this year, right? And they're going to be in the same position next year as our redshirts is this year, which is backups. So next year, unless a true freshman jump one of our sophomores or our redshirts, we ain't got no DB. So I'm talking about for the 25 class, we only got 3 corners. And that class is up after this year, not the 20. Alex Graham and Tristan Castro is not up next year unless they just dominant, right? Unless you that talent. I'm just talking about how college football work unless you a Thanos. You redshirt your first year. Your second year, you a backup rotational player. Like I said, unless you a Thanos, right? So the DBs, the freshman DBs we got now, first of all, it wasn't a deep DB class, right? So the freshman DBs we got now, Alex Graham, Tristan Castro, James Johnson, right? They due to be backups next year, right? Chasen Johnson is due to be a starter next year and a backup piece this year with our freshman redshirt class. So no, we got room for them. None of our DBs should dip and feel like the room is too crowded now, right? It actually was kind of open once you get past the first unit. Once you get past Prophet, because I seen Prophet starting at the spring game. Prophet, DJ Harvey Nicholson. After that, it's freshman red shirts. It's freshmen. I don't think y'all realize that after our first string DBs, it's freshman red shirts we're going to be playing, and there's only 3 of them. So this add another player to that room, makes it 4, and he's a good player. If it wasn't the off-field shenanigans, we would love this pickup. He's a good player. So I like the pickup if it's mine right, and I would need this kid to sign something on the dotted line. Like, you got to make up, you ain't finna build. That's one thing I would have did if I was USC. I would have sat down with him and be like, look, we want to take your commitment, but we don't want to take no kids that gonna leave after a year. But I don't think he's a red flag for leaving, because he was a traditional transfer. Even a couple years ago, he would have been able to transfer and play next year because his coach left. So before, you could transfer any year, no matter what it was, you could transfer, not sit out a year if your coach left. So he was that traditional transfer, or his coach left, trying to find a home. So what he did was basically like what these high school kids do. Right? His coach left, he went back into recruitment like high school. Chose USC, decommitted, came to his senses, and came back. So we got us one. I like it. Tell me what y'all think. I know y'all don't like it, but I'm just trying to swing the positive side and get y'all thinking on the positive note, because I trust our coaches. If we re-signed him again, it wasn't a money thing with this kid. I know it. If he was playing the money game, I know USC wouldn't even rock with him if he was just chasing the biggest bag. Right? Right? So I think he was bouncing around because of off the field reasons, not the biggest bag. Because then why he gonna leave USC and SMU to go back to UCF? Right? And then come back to SC. So tell me what y'all think in the comments, man. It's Carter family, it's Trojan gang, it's Mr. Fight On Forever, and I'm gone.